Beep boop bop boop beep boop bop boop sample intro.
I see a pattern here, guys. I think everyone loves a resort and everyone loves a holiday, so they pick Holiday Resort as the map to play on. So this is JWong with another commentary on MCSG, and it looks like we've got a good defensive start here, and hopefully we'll win it. This is my third attempt on the same map, and I've been recording for the longest time. I hope I do good this time. I hope my mom will be proud. I hope families and ancestors will praise me for my skills in the survival games combat, and if they aren't, that's perfectly fine, because I honestly don't care about anyone telling me what my survival games skills are. As long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters, right? So as you know, Holiday Resort is a resort everyone goes to for a holiday on SG, and when you're having a good time on SG with a holiday, then you just always go here. You always just have a nice time to relax and have fun. Now, do I know anything about this map? No, because I'm really clueless when it comes to maps, but usually I try studying them. I try looking up, I read SG tutorial books. No, I'm just kidding, those don't exist, but if they did, that would be really cool. But I just don't really do much research into these maps. I just think that I start building up my own strategy when I start playing them more. Now, is this person gonna kill me? No. You want? All right. Time to get out of here. Time to get out. Yes! Oh, that was too close there, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I just killed someone. I think we're off to a good start. That means this recording will last longer than it should, because I got lasted longer than 2 minutes. That means it'll be posted on YouTube, because that's the world record I've lasted on a MCSG map. Now, if anyone surprise attacks me, then I don't think I'll post this, but I just said I would, so I'm contradicting myself to the point beyond contradiction. Surprise, there's Oprah. Everyone gets a car. Everyone gets a free car. Free cars for everyone. Alright, I think I'm really hyper today. But I think I do have a subject. Let's talk about computer science, because if you don't already know, I'm in computer science, as in I'm studying a degree into computer science, but that's the wrong way to pronounce it, because first of all, computer science is a broad subject. It does not involve coding. It can involve stuff from hardware to research in other fields that I'm not aware of right now. It doesn't necessarily mean coding, but when everyone thinks of they always think of coding stuff. And although that might be somewhat true, it's not 100% true. So what I plan to do is, hopefully when I get my degree, I can learn how to code items in such a way that I can that I can make applications and make game stuff. That's what my goal is when I get my degree. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully I can win this Hunger Games. Hopefully this guy doesn't think he can actually take me on. Because if he does, then I'm screwed. Actually, not screwed. This guy... I'm really bad at shooting. Ladies and gentlemen, I missed all my shots. It looks like this guy is playing dodgeball with me. Alright, so I got my first shot. Shots fired. This guy thinks he can't handle it. If he has flint steel, then we're screwed. Alright. Time to play. Toss the fishing rod. That was a bad idea on his part. And then dodge. As you can see right there, someone's coming from behind. Alright. Do you even want to come on land? I highly doubt you do. Alright, I just think I fell in the world's largest trance there, because first of all, two people there spooked me out to the point where I had to think for a second, because you know, when you got people fighting back and forth like that, you just go, no thanks, I don't really want to get part of this fight. But hey, should I come in for a surprise attack? Maybe. Oh my goodness, he killed that person. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy is a champ. He's a boss. I might get all the additional stuff. This guy. And that guy is taken down. That's how you clean up crew, people. Ladies and gentlemen, he is dead. Hopefully no one can clean up crew as me, because I need food. I need food. Give me some food. Oh, some food. Yum, 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 yum. Alright. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, I was talking about getting degrees, because, you know, degrees are an important factor in our lives, and when I'm getting my degree in computer science, I plan to use it for use in the field, such as, like, whatchamacallit, maybe, like, go apply at Google and work for Google, because that'd be a cool job. Now, is it the dream? And I think that's the dream job everyone wants, is to work at Google, but is it actually going to happen? Well, it might. It really depends on, how lucky I am, or if I want to move. But, yeah. In terms of computer science, in general, like, as in, like, the coding factor as the software engineer perspective, a lot of what you do on the computer is based off someone coding, putting their code into a piece of, like, a notebook or something, or like a program that designs applications, and they basically built what you're using. The stuff you're watching on YouTube, that's built around, like, HTML and JavaScript. So people who have HTML and JavaScript can, or if that's what is used on a web browser, can let you watch videos like this, and it's kind of unbelievable if you think about it, because it took someone to code this in order for you to watch it. And that idea blows my mind, because it's crazy. You get to view stuff because someone coded it for you. And it's like same with Minecraft. Minecraft is made by a JavaScript.
Alright, let's just pause it here for a moment, because first off, I just said JavaScript for Minecraft. No. That is absolutely wrong. Don't even think it's JavaScript. It is just Java. Java and JavaScript are two entirely different things. It's like saying Java and JavaScript are just as alike as a bed and your next door neighbor's dog. There's nothing related. So, alright, anyways, we're going to carry on with this footage.
Program, which is based off object orientation. And what that basically means, in simple terms, is it's built on a bunch of objects. So they basically built it on a ton of objects that make it so you can play it from different perspectives. So, like, for example, like, this is an object right here. This block object has many traits to it. For example, that block has ability to prevent me from going through it. So it has solid traits, and this leaf, for example, has traits that it breaks faster because it's a weaker object. It's a feasible object. So, like, if you think of it in, like, those simple concepts, then you can start thinking object orientation. Like, everything's built on, like, specific traits and specific features. They're literally built on object. You could even think of humans as an object for object orientation in programming. They have different functions that they have to use. Like, for example, a walking would be a good example of a function used in object-oriented program. Or eating is another function you could use in object-oriented program. And if you put them all together, it starts to make a basis of a human. And that's literally what the basis of object orientation is basically building it up to the proper characteristics to make it exist. Now, writing it in code is a little different story. You have to understand how coding works and how the basic features of coding works. So say for example, if I wanted to put me as a human into object-oriented program, it wouldn't be that easy, but you could write it in a code that's written in layman terms. And this type of code is called pseudocode. Now, what is pseudocode? Well, pseudocode is basically a type of code that you can use to express your application out in human terms. So basically, anyone with a lack of coding skills could even understand it. For example, if I wanted to say, here's a perfect example of an application in pseudocode. If I want to go use the bathroom, I would go to the men's bathroom. Else, I do not go to the bathroom. That is an example of a pseudocode. And if you were to translate it into actual code, you could actually make a statement of that. It would turn into an app. I could legitimately make an if Grazer is ugly, then ha 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 ha. Else, congratulations, science has gone too far. That's a perfect example of me using pseudocode as a sort of way to understand my application. Now, of course, this isn't always too easy. There's always, if you're trying to make something like a plugin for Minecraft, you can't just go straight up write pseudocode and it'll make an app. You of course have to understand the basis behind Java, and you also have to understand what you're doing with the API. Now, if you don't know what an API is, it's basically, I don't really know it myself too well, but basically what it is it's the documentation for a certain system. So say for example you wanted to make a plugin for Bucket API, you can do so by reading its documentation in API in order to understand how to make a plugin that works. You can't just, there's some things in coding you can't just pull out of thin air and just expect it to work. If that was the case, life would be way too easy for coding, and of course that's not how it works. And now it looks like there's 13 minutes into deathmatch, and I'm okay loaded, but I'll just check my PvP skills. Like as you can see right here, my block hitting is alright, but I probably bet you there's someone with full. Oh, bonjour. Alright, I would have pretend I'm teaming with him. Alright. Okay. Don't. No! Alright, I'm gonna cheer for Mooski here. Mooski, go on, get a Mooski. Here we go, Mooski. There we go, it's Mooski. Mooski wins it for the games. Mooski wins. I gotta give him a good old GG there. That's good for him. They think I'm Tomahawk. I should say, no, I am not Tomahawk. Well, hope you guys like this video. And as always, if you like it, give it a like. And if you want to stay for more content, make sure you give a good old subscribe button. And as always, have a great day, please. Sample intro. No, sample outro.